everyone, how are you all? Today we will discuss about the trigonometric ratios of complementary functions. We understand what is a complementary angle. Here we will see the different functions, trigonometric functions of the complementary angle. Let us take a triangle ABC where angle B is 90 degrees and AC is hypotenuse, and if you consider angle A, say that is theta, then the opposite side to theta is BC, and the same time adjacent side to theta is AB. So, here we are considering the same trigonometric functions with the basic definitions. If you see the triangle ABC is a right triangle at a right angle at B, and theta is one angle which we are considering, and we have to find the angle C. The total sum of the three angles in triangle is 180 degrees. So, the angle C will be 90 minus theta. So, whenever you add up all these three angles, you will be getting total 180 degrees. So, angle C is 90 minus theta. That means, if angle A is theta, then C will be 90 minus theta. When you add up all these 90 plus 90 minus theta plus theta will be 180 degrees. That means, you can understand angle C is equal to 90 minus theta. So, now we are going to find the different trigonometric ratios of for the angle 90 minus theta, that is complementary angle. So, angle A and angle C are complementary to each other. So, let us see the basic trigonometric functions first. As we have already learnt in the previous lesson, we have defined the different trigonometric functions. Sin theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, that is opposite to theta over hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is here AC and opposite is BC, BC over AC. Similarly, you can see all the functions are defined. Now, if you see, consider the complementary angle, that is angle C with respect to C. If you are considering, the ratios will be different. Just you see here, according to this triangle, both are actually same triangles, but we are considering the complementary angle here, complementary angle. So, here C sin 90 minus theta will opposite to the 90 minus theta is opposite side is AB here, and 90 minus theta the adjacent side to 90 minus theta is BC, and as usual hypotenuse is the opposite to the right angle, that is AC here. So, hypotenuse is not changing, but adjacent and opposite sides are changed. Now, let us find the trigonometric function for sin 90 minus theta, that is complementary angle of theta. So, opposite over hypotenuse, we need to take the same definitions of the basic definitions of the trigonometric ratios. So, based on that, if you see sin 90 minus theta is opposite to the theta 90 minus theta over hypotenuse, it will be opposite is AB over hypotenuse is AC from this triangle. So, if you see the remaining functions, cos 90 minus theta is equal to BC over AC, and similarly you can get all the remaining functions. Now, the thing we have to consider now, the important point, that is when you see sin 90 minus theta here, sin 90 minus theta, here we are getting the AB over AC. AB over AC, where that is same thing you can see in cosecant cosine theta, AB over AC. AB over AC is here, AB over AC here. That means sine 90 minus theta is nothing but cos theta. That is sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. Is the one of the trigonometric complementary angle function. And similarly, if you see tan 90 minus theta is AB over BC. AB over BC. Where is AB over BC? AB over BC is here. That is cotangent theta. Tan 90 minus theta is cot theta or cotangent theta. Similarly, if you go for the secant 90 minus theta, the secant 90 minus theta is equal to AC over AB. When you see the same here, AC over BC, it will be cosecant theta. So, secant 90 minus theta is equal to cosecant theta. Here student, we can easily find the complementary functions with just remembering this sin 90 minus theta, cos theta, tan 90 minus theta, cot theta, and secant 90 minus theta is cosecant theta. If you take simply cotangent, cosecant and cosine, you just keep the word co in front of this, you will be getting the remaining trigonometric functions. So, we will solve some problems related to these trigonometric functions. So far we have learnt that sin 90 minus theta is cosine theta and cosine 90 minus theta is sin theta. Similarly, secant 90 minus theta, cosecant theta, cosecant 90 minus theta is secant theta. At the same time, the cot 90 minus theta is tangent theta, tan 90 minus theta is cotangent theta. So, let us use these rules to solve some problems. Here we have question. Evaluate secant 35 degrees over cosecant 55 degrees. For solution, if you observe these two angles 35 and 55, the sum is 90 degrees. That means they are complementary to each other. They are complementary angles. So here you can use the complementary function rules. That is, in order to solve this, we need to convert any one of the trigonometric function. Let us take the solution for this. Secant 35, here I am converting the cosecant to 55 degrees. So, I am writing secant 35 over cosecant 55, you can write this 55, 90 minus 35. So, 55, 90 minus 35 is equal to 55. So, here we will get cosecant 90 minus 35. Now, next step, you can see secant 35 as it is, secant 35, and now we have a complement function here. Cosecant 90 minus 35 is secant 35 according to the rule. So, cosecant 90 minus 35 is secant 35. So, now you can see they are both common. So, you can cancel this secant and secant 35 and secant 35, it will be gets cancelled. The answer is 1. Here, this way you can solve the complementary function problems. Let us see one more question here. Evaluate 2 into sine 10 into secant 80 degrees. Here, for the solution, the same procedure, same pattern you have to follow. Here, when you observe 10 degrees and 80 degrees, the total is 90 degrees. That means they are complement to each other. So, we can use the complementary function rules. Let us consider one angle, one ratio, and we will convert that ratio into another ratio using complementary function rule. So, the 2 as it is a constant, you keep it as it is. I am going to convert to sine 10. So, let me write sine 10, 90 minus 80. 90 minus 80 gives you 10 degrees. So, sine of 90 minus 80 degrees. We have not changed anything here except 10 degrees I have written as 90 minus 80 degrees. And now secant 80 as usual it will be there. Now, next step, you can apply the rule, trigonometric function, complementary trigonometric function. 2 into sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. So, what you can write instead of 90 minus 80 degrees, cos 80 degrees. And at the same time here we have as usual secant 80 degrees from the previous step. Here further if you simplify, 2 times cos, you can keep it cos 80 degrees as it is, and secant 80 degrees you can write in terms of cos, that is secant is the reciprocal of cos, so you can write it as 1 over cos 80 degrees. That means here again what you can observe is cos 80 degrees gets cancelled. The answer will be 2 times 1, that is equal to 2. So, in this way you can solve the complementary angle functions. Here you can solve the same problem in different ways. Here I have converted the denominator ratio, but if you want to convert the numerator, you can use that solution also. You can write second solution, secant 35, you can write secant of 90 minus 55. 90 minus 55 is 35, so over cosecant 55 degrees. Now, after that secant 90 minus 55, we have secant 90 minus 55, secant 90 minus theta is cosecant theta. So, instead of this what you can write cosecant 55 on that upon cosecant 55 upon again cosecant 55. Again the cosecant gets cancelled, it will be answer 1. The same answer you will get in either of the method. You can solve different methods in order to solve a question. I hope you understood the concept which I have explained and the problems too. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and comment your doubts if you have any. We will be clearing in the next sessions. Thank you for watching.